What's going on then, folks? Hope we're all doing absolutely fantastic. Today we are bringing you a walkthrough of the 4-3-2-1 custom tactics and formation, how to actually play it in game. If you watch this on the day of release, we released a video yesterday of our 4-3-2-1 custom tactics, and then today I kind of want to show you it in game, what you're looking for, how you want to use it, and how you want to play it. If you missed the custom tactics, there's the video up above. Go and watch that first, then you can come back to this to kind of see how it plays in game and essentially what we are trying to do. So what we're going to do is walk into a game of FUT Champs with this team and essentially show you how this 4-3-2-1 works. Now, it has been the strongest formation this year purely because, like it was last year, you use your fullback, one of your fullbacks, on join the attack, and they offer you that width for the switch of the ball. So your right back, which is the one which stays back for me, and then the left back is the one that goes forward. My right back sits a little bit deeper, and then it gives me the left back to just switch the ball over to. That is the attacking pattern that we're going to look to rinse and repeat. I did a video the other day talking about pattern recognition. That is one of the patterns in this formation that we are going to look to exploit. The reason why it kind of works so well is because basically in competitive FIFA this year, you are not allowed to use a 5 or 3 at the back. EA said, no, we're not allowing them. And because that's not allowed, there isn't a formation that basically can match with that setup, essentially. So this is the game plan, right? We pick the ball up with our right back, and we're just going to take some time, and we're going to wait for our left back to go forward. This left back, ideally, if it's someone like Kai Havertz who fits that bill perfectly, he has good physical presence, he can win the knockdowns pretty easily. Just go for a little play a lot there and get that through. Nice, good little finish. If you can have someone like Kai Havertz or someone with a bit of height, that will go down a treat as well for you. When we are going for these switch balls, you essentially can look to trigger a run in the middle to then look for a deep cross. You can drive the byline like we did there with Kai Havertz and so on. When you get out to this side, you can even just go L1 triangle, play the ball in advance. I've tapped L1. You see how I've sent Mbappe now? Then I can go for that little cross, try and attack that space. Unfortunately, it doesn't work just there, but that's fine. And we're just going to play down on this left-hand side. And if there isn't an opportunity for you to go forward, that's not a problem. You can always then come back into the middle. You can kind of rinse and repeat with the ability with those 3 centre mids that you have. And then obviously your 3 strikers. It is really good in between the midfield and the defensive line as well. So don't feel like you have to just completely go down with that left back. You can still play centrally. Look for that little through ball. Go for the through ball again. Bang. Lovely, lovely, lovely finish. This one's out of it. We'll jump ahead and go again in the next game. So into the next game we go. Moving on to kind of like the midfield and the defense. How do you want to defend with this formation? You are going to be looking to trying to bring back your 3 centre mids as much as you can. Because it defends in a 4-4-2, you basically have 2 backs of 4. That makes it a little bit easier for you to defend in all honesty. But you are going to want to focus on trying to bring back in those centre mids as well. See if we can get that little gap in between. We can't. Unfortunate. I like Havertz. He has the whip cross. I think he's very good. So like here, we're going to try and see if we can just bring Bruno Fernandes back. You can see the kind of constant player switches. I'll double tap and hold R1 for that partial team press just to get that man mark. Havertz, good save. Really, really good save from the keeper. Havertz thankfully was there. I will double team up on this. So you can see how I'm just holding R1 for that second man press and then bringing Xhaka out there as well. I'll down on the D-pad to offside trap here just to keep that defensive line nice and high, and then I'll take my time coming out from here. So we'll go back in towards our right back, because what are we looking to do in this 4-3-2-1? Well, we want to basically use that left-hand side. You see how at the bottom of the screen now Havertz has that. I tap L1, I send Ronaldinho, I tap L1 and send Salah, giving myself those options. Mbappe is there. We'll try and take that defender on. A little ball roll scoop maybe. Good defending from him. A little bit slow mechanically there for me. I'll watch that through ball. I'll just stand up, and then Havertz should be able to just put some pressure on, which he can. And then here, what are we doing? I'm trying to bring back those centre mids. You can see me bringing Ronaldinho back, see me bringing Xhaka back, and then trying to get Salah in as well. Trying to do as many things as we possibly can. Can win that header. Was he offside? Yeah, he was on. Good. I go through the middle. Now run. Ooh, nearly. Maldini is going to be difficult for me to get past, kind of with that pace and strength. So do just need to be mindful of that. Use second man press here and just chill. We'll need to go forward and put some pressure on, thankfully. Really, really good tackle from Havertz. So I always do square and X just for a fake shot here, and then I always throw it to the opposite side just to get them to kind of commit, and then we go. Big switch of the ball. We tap L1. We can play a lot. We can creative run. There's so many things that we can look to do now just to try and do that. Now we're in between the midfield and the defense. little bit slow there from me. Shaka on it. We'll go wide. I'll probably drive the byline here with a step over, which I do. Kind of look for the player lock. In at that near post. Good defending from the opponent. Now, for a lot of corners, we can whip it in. We can go for that near post corner. We can go deep as well. Sometimes we can just go for that full X, lay it back into here, and then kind of go into Mbappe. And then we'll look for a step over. I didn't get the step over off quick enough. So I need to be careful of Mbappe making that run. As you can see, I switched to that and covered it. I did just double switch though, which was bad. I will hold X to do that advanced defending just to shoulder barge off. Havertz is going to have this with ease. I'll look for a give and go here. So you can see how I hold L1 when I pass that, just to send him on that run to give me that option should I wish to. Want Ronaldinho to go ideally, which he does. Really good through ball. I'll go for that near post finish. It's a good green as well. A lovely, lovely green. Just a bit of time with Salah. So we're on direct passing. We have those runs, but I'm also tapping L1 myself. I'm triggering those runners manually. I'm allowing myself to kind of go through. Again, Havertz, he's on join the attack. Where does he go from here? He goes forward. I can then look for that big switch ball. Unfortunately, Cruyff was there just to get that interception. I'll double tap and hold R1 to get that partial team press, just to bring those midfielders back. We'll go back to the goalkeeper here. Havertz will have that. I'll tap R1 to bring my winger short, like Ronaldinho. You can see there, tapping R1 brings them in close, which is good. And I'll go wide. Havertz will now slowly start to move forward. And this is the 4-3-2-1. This is how it works. This is what we want to do. You can see the space. The right back doesn't know. Do I go? Do I stay? It just gives you the freedom to basically run forward, go where you want, and do as you please. It's one of the reasons why it's such a good formation. Now, it does leave you a little bit open, obviously, on the counter. So here, I'm just playing the long game. You see, I'm not committing with Militao. I'm very much just kind of chilling at the time. I will go now, though, to try and cover off that pass in the middle. I'm going to go quick on the counter here. I'm triggering my runners. I'm tapping L1. I'm using the player lock as well. Ronaldinho with a really good touch. Will burst away. I'll lay that one off. Just a bit of time here. Low driven. Oh, good save. A little bit weak on that shot, unfortunately. I don't want a Rujo here. Our centre back. Thankfully, we get away with that ever so slightly. And I'm not going to go to the left back here. I'm going to actually go on this side of the screen. Sometimes it can be obviously like so repetitive to continuously go for that one, attacking pattern. And then sometimes you just want to mix it up every now and then. Like, yes, it isn't how this 4-3-2-1 ideally wants to attack, to use that right hand side. But I like to do it kind of more for my own sort of sanity to keep things a little bit different. Just try and stand up here, use that second man press. I will break here. I'm tapping L1 multiple times to send Mbappe. I'll go for that over the top through ball. L1 double tap triangle. Mbappe does get there, which is really good. I'll go for that finish at the near post. He doesn't move the goalkeeper, which was a good patience from him. Obviously, he did on the last time, and I caught him out on it. I think we're like 9-1 on this champs account so far. So, the elo that we're at, people will start to move their goalkeeper. So just have to keep that in mind, which is what I'm doing. Go for that big switch ball with square. Tap L1 multiple times. Send in Ronaldinho. Send in Henry. Try and get it in through the gap. Put in pressure on the opponent. He does have an opportunity to counter-attack here, though. I'll switch over to the right back super quick with that right stick switching. That is a fantastic ball from him. Well done. I really, really like that. That's actually quite unique, really. I don't think many people go for that. I was going to play that over the top there, but I cancelled it with a fake shot. Henry just went offside. We've sent Salah. It's good defending from Frimpong. I'm going to assume that's the team of the year, Frimpong, as well. I'm just going to hold here. Keep tracking. Double tap and hold R1 to get that partial team press. You can see how my midfielders just kind of get that little blue icon above their head. And that gives me the opportunity to pull them midfielders back. It is now the 43rd minute, so I'm going to make sure this is the last attack of the half. I am not going to give away the ball until it basically gets to the 45th minute. So we're going to just take our time here. We'll go for a big switch into that left back, holding full square. That's unfortunate. Whew, I got a little bit panicky then. And I'm going to R1 square that out, and that is half time. Okay, second half underway. Decent first half. Maybe try and get a little bit more opportunities created. Maybe look for some through balls on the ground and in behind if we can. I'm going to be aggressive there on that. I was trying to get him on that touch, and thankfully it worked. He does get the ball straight back, though. Just want to cover in the middle here. Double tap and hold R1. Try and cover that byline drive. Well done. Take my time here. Go back towards my own goal. And then pass that one out. And go in the middle. I'll go back again, though. Salah can have that. Tap L1 to send Ronaldinho. And then L1 triangle. Just gets that tackle in. He goes for the Trivela. Good save. Good save. Yeah, I'll tap that L1. I really wanted to get that off. So again, I'm just going to try and double team up on the edge here. Just need to be careful of a finesse or a inside Trevella as well. Thankfully, it was solid enough. We did enough, right? That's the main thing. That's a great ball. That's a great ball into that back post. Person has multiple ways they like to do those corner routines, which is good from him. I'll go wide here. Just a normal through ball. I can just run. I can actually just run here. Back post maybe for Henry. Boom. Oh, but I like Havertz in that area as well. So I normally like it when someone has. We can go a Rujo maybe. I'll go near post actually. So just literally a tiny bit of power, and hopefully then Yashin won't get to this. That's bad. And I'm not used to Kevin De Bruyne. I'm not used to Bruno Fernandes on the corners. It's normally Kevin De Bruyne that I like. So I kind of have his like pattern down. And go for that. We'll go back into the fullback as well. And play that over the top with an L1 double tap triangle. Tapping L1 here to get Mbappe in. Go on the edge. Go one more. Little shot cancel. I didn't get a shot cancel. Shot cancels are a little bit bugged at the minute. Sometimes they just don't register at all. I don't think that was a bug. I think that was me just mechanically not being there. Tapping L1. I'll go for a double tap triangle. See if I can cheese my way through. It's good defending from him. Piling on a little bit of pressure here though. R1X. Can I drive? I can. Green. I readied it. Sad. Really good chance though. Having a bit of success with that kind of drive and run through the middle. I'll track that through ball and second man press here. Need to bring that defender over, which we do. A little pass out. Tap R1 to bring the winger short. Henry it was. And then we're tapping L1 to get him to go. Attack that space. Try and play that through ball, which we do. Mbappe's on the edge. One more. I actually wanted it to go top of the screen to Havertz, but it was an optimistic pass, to be honest. It was very optimistic. Henry will have. What did that through ball downwards? I can go for a finesse here. I didn't green it. Greens are a little bit off here. It's a tight one, this. I'm enjoying it. It's a tough game. Second man press was on the wrong defender there, so Militao has come out of position. We have to get back. We have got the goalkeeper movement, but I'm not going to do it. I was trying to hope that he would just stick at the near post. That second man press just, killed me. I didn't want the second man press on Militao. I got it on Militao. Didn't rectify it quick enough, unfortunately. I just gave up that pocket of space for him to go in behind, which, big mistakes like that will get punished. So 4-3-2-1. What do we want? We want to use that left back. We've sent Mbappe on a run. We'll go for that cross. It's a great ball. That is where, I don't actually have them in the starting 11. I've got Lukaku on the bench, but that is where like your big strikers really come into their element. Lukaku, Haaland, all those sort of players. I'm going to go back post here to Havertz. I'll knock that one down. Did I take a touch maybe? Havertz is out of position. So I'm going to pull Salah back. Havertz obviously being on during the attack. Out of position. Just want to get someone else back essentially to give us those numbers. In the 71st minute. Could make some subs soon. Try and pull Bruno back here. Again, do that partial team press. Double tap and hold R1. We then hold X to get that advanced defending. Bang. That is a really, really good way to defend that scenario. Ronaldinho makes a good one. Again, I tap L1 multiple times. He's just offside. Went a bit like Roy Hodgson there. One. Makes a good one. Makes a good run. What I meant to say. This is dangerous. This. Don't have my midfielders back. Should score here. Close. So that's where, you're in a dangerous area there. Midfielders would just, if you went and rewind that, they're stood on the edge of the box. They're chilling. They're not really doing anything. And when they're stood there not doing anything, that's when it's really, really dangerous. So I'm going to take off. I'm going to bring Eusebio on here. I'm going to have Lukaku at right forward to look for that back post cross I've been talking about. And I'm actually going to go Davis here at left back as well. Now, obviously, we can see, Havertz has been getting up and down the pitch. Stamina drained ever so slightly. So we're going to get some fresh legs on there because that's exactly what we need in that position. And then, let's carry on with that same philosophy. Everything's down this left-hand side predominantly. Unless I can get Lukaku in just like so. Use that pace and the strength. Oh, close. It is only the Thunderstruck Lukaku. I would absolutely love his new card, but it is very expensive. It's going to move the goalkeeper in case he wanted to go for that Trevella. Like an offside trap, maybe. Oh, I got that wrong. Got him. I'll do. Right, we can break here, I think. I think we can actually break. I'm going to trigger L1. I'm going to get some runners going. Get some runners going and try and see if we can hit on this counter a little bit. Tried to just bulldoze my way through with Lukaku. Honestly, I've had so much fun with this Thunderstruck card. I really hope we get that new Road to the Knockout card he's got, because it would be so good. Eusebio's gone then. We'll go into the middle. Just going to send Davis here. And go Mbappe maybe. Yeah. Lukaku. Go for the finesse. Wow. I'm on precision shooting. So I missed because I slightly aimed my analog stick just too far up. I didn't go and try and green it either, which is bad. I'll offside trap from there. But yeah, which is bad from me. You know, always want to be trying to green those shots where we can. A really, really good chance. Just badly executed, unfortunately. I need to stop with some of these player locks. I actually don't need to go for as many as I am. Should have gone over the top there if I'm going to play that with Bruno. Bruno does have a long ball pass on silver, I think, if I remember correctly. Which, if he has that, I want to look to use that, you know. Even just through balls on the ground, he has that incisive pass. So, we'll tap and hold R1 again for that partial team press. Just got to be aggressive myself manually here with Carlos Alberto. I'm in trouble here, though, I think. Because my centre-back is not where he wants to be. R1 circle for that big power tackle. Huge. All right, Bruno can go. Yeah, Bruno has a long ball pass. Plus. Great ball. So we'll look for Lukaku here at the back post more than likely. L1 square. Lukaku's movement there was not the greatest. Extra time it is. Okay, so into extra time. A good showing of, you know, this formation and how it has its strengths and its weaknesses. Weaknesses are very little, I would argue. Can I just sprint? I can. Lukaku's coming in, back post. L1 square. L2R2 for the header. I greened it. Ugh. L2R2, because L2R2 is a header on demand, it's called. And what that means is it's telling the game, I definitely want to header this, so you don't get a volley. You can do that when the ball is 3 feet or higher in the air. I wanted that into Lukaku, but I don't really know how I got that into Ronaldinho. It's not going to be too aggressive here. Salah's offside. Yeah, nice. Nice. Sweaty. Okay, so can actually play for L1 squares early as well. That knockdown with Lukaku. Ah, he's in. I didn't track that right. Gonna bring the keeper out. That's a good finish. I didn't track it right. I was so far off tracking that. That's a really good finish from Frimpong. I saw it, but I just didn't switch to the fullback quick enough. You know, I kind of let the attack, let the run develop and just went, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to do anything about that. So a little bit sad, a little bit poor on my end though. Okay, still plenty of time, plenty of chances. So let's get it. Davies can run. I'll go in the middle there. Good. Go back post. Yeah, easy. I mean, it's just like literally what he's in there for, right? That was just an L1 square. I didn't play a lock on that one. I didn't feel the need to. Lukaku was already slightly ahead of the defender. And then it was just about putting it on the plate, really, and saying, well, if I give you the chance, you'll win it. And, you know, he did. Davies can stick with that. It's poor from Davies, you know. I really didn't expect him to get beat there. I thought he'd have the pace just about. Okay, we'll go middle. I'm just going to tap L1 to send Davis on this run. I'm actually going to try and use... I want to try and use Bruno to send it over the top with that long ball pass. I'll go bottom of the screen. Tap L1. I can play that round. L2 triangle for that. I readied it. That should never go in. It should never go in. That's sad. So the L2 triangle was the crucial ball there to play with Davies to get that through ball right. I think if you just go for a normal through ball, you don't really get the angles on it. The L2 triangle is a swerve on demand pass, it's called, and they're so good. They're so good. I really like them. Little ball goal scoop. I didn't get the scoop, but that'll do. We're still there. Little reverse elastico. Bang. What a save. What a save, you know? That's such a massive save. I think I'm actually going to look to drive the byline here. See if I can fake that. Yeah. Lukaku in the box. Ah, good header, but tough one. All right, into second half we go. Okay, so the opponent's brought Drogba on, so have to be mindful of that. Again, it's a similar sort of thing with Lukaku, right? Very, very good in the air, very physical, very strong, difficult to take off the ball. So you have to be careful with that. Go forward there. Lukaku's gone. Just going to go there. And then again, we're going to wait for that fullback. He's offside trapped, actually. We can just run here. We can just run. I had to try it, I think. I had to try it. I was unlucky. Again, we're going to try and pull that centre mid back. Just be careful that second man press for that centre back again. Just pulled him out of position. We'll go in the middle here. I can go top of screen. I'm going to send Ronaldinho if I can, which I have. That's fine. We'll play for that. Territory on the pitch, right? We're getting close to the end of this game. Sometimes just playing for territory is more than fine. That's fine. We'll take that again. Time on the clock. Go for a little fake throw and then lay that out there. We'll go back. Just taking our time on this. Wanted to make sure we don't do anything silly. I'll drive here with Davis. Use that pace. That post. A little step over again. That is a lovely ball from Ronaldinho. Oh, what a save. On the edge. Bruno Fernandes, power shot. Oh, it took so long. It took so long. Right back's out of position. We're in trouble because left back's out as well. We're just going to play the long game here. Just standing up. I think we've done enough. Got the finesse, that's fine. We did enough. When I say play the long game, what I'm basically meaning is I am just going to not really commit to anything. I'm not going to give you a decision. I'm not going to make an action to then give you a decision to make. I'm going to just stand and let you make the decision. When you say to the opponent, here, make the decision, on your own back, they don't like it. So, go for the middle there. Lukaku's got loads of room. He gets clamped out super quick by Maldini. I really want to try and get Xhaka back. I have to watch that through ball, though. R1 circle for that tackle. Go back to the goalkeeper. Get it out of play. That is game, set, match won. GG's to the opponent. So I think we've given you a bit of an understanding of how we want to play the 4-3-2-1, what we're looking for during the game, and how we just want to use it and what we can do with it as well. It's a really tight game. I hope you kind of enjoyed that kind of setup and showing you how that worked as well. We went down and we still managed to pull it back, but you can see exactly how we're trying to play this 4-3-2-1, what we want from it, and how we want to score as well. All right, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye.